All right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in flypaper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. All right, so here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at the spider. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach. He has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going to 45. There's no way.
45. Ain't no chance.
You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Chris Weidman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson the Spider Silva!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean is our referee tonight. All right, here's the start of round one. Anderson Silva and his infectious energy just permeating this building. Always a big-time feel in the arena when one of the greatest of all time is in the octagon. Anderson Silva here early round one. Nice land there by Anderson Silva. Just a true mixed martial artist, has so much honor and respect for the game, and somewhat remarkable, still getting it done when matched up with the best middleweights in the world. All right, so there it is, just as he said in our fighter meeting, he's going to pursue the clinch at all costs. He doesn't care about the crowd booing. This is how you defeat a kickboxer, and the wrestler's going to try to tire him out for you.
Well, yeah, give him...
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Silva gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Superman punch now. Early action here in round one, and a nice front kick there by the kickboxer. That seemed to back the wrestler up a little bit.
Yeah, and that reaction tells me.
You don't want too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now they separate. Oh my goodness.
Lands a jab.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that. Because now he's motivated to try to go and hurt you as you see.
Tries to work it into a takedown. A single collar tie there.
He's hurt. He's wobbling.
His misses are entertaining. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, huge hook there from Chris Weidman. DC, that might be the same one that he landed on Anderson Silva in becoming UFC middleweight champion several years ago. Man, has his chin been tested early.
Oh, big right hand.
Good straight hand there by the All-American Weidman.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
All right, now you see some visible damage on that calf. We'll keep an eye on that.
You got to watch it. I mean, this kick is so damaging.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Making all these shots count. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Weidman. Oh, big shots from the top.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Weidman's back in half. 45 seconds remain in the round. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, Silva's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
Oh, we'll see how it goes here in round two.
Ready.
Anderson Silva.
Ready.
And that man, Chris Weidman.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Silva, lands flush. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Weidman's going to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds.
Big inside kick. Well, he blocks a shot there.
Missed with that attempt. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Nice punch there by Weidman. Big right hand there. Superman punch. Silva gets back up. Nice straight punch there. Both guys appear to land there. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Weidman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork and let's get focused.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Well, Silva's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Round 3 next. Heading back to the corner after that round. Silva's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Alistair Overeem, it is not. But let us look back at some of the replays from that round because there's a cut on the lip now that he's got to deal with.
As long as I ain't never got to see nothing like that again in my entire life, I'm okay calling fights. And this cut is not that, but it was the perfect shot that landed in the right spot that opened up that cut on the lip.
All right, so we will see if the cut man can do anything about that, and for the fighter, try to raise his guard and be more sound defensively in this next round.
Nice high kick.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh!
Nice level change.
Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe. Posture up. It's up.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Keep him busy here in the clinch. Now some separation. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, big left.
Oh, separation in the clinch.
Well, Silva's now switching his stance.
Nice job defensively.
Straight right, he misses. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Well, you can feel that. First leg kick grounds his opponent, lifted a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this one.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Oh, there we go.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Posture and punch. Posture and punch.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Weidman.
In the half guard.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Relax. Breathe. And relax for me.
Weidman ground and pound from half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, uppercut to the head, but it's blocked there by Weidman. Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd.
Landed a nasty flying knee to the head.
And there's a takedown attempt. Weidman's left calf starting to show signs of bruising. Don't want to take too many more of those. Unable to connect.
He needs to start looking to finish now because that is hurt very bad. Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Clinch position, we've seen this before. Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock, all offense all the time.
He knew he was going to wrestle, and he knew he may have to wrestle early and often. Right now, this situation is often because he's been attempting takedowns over and over again. He finally gets one as we get to the end of the round.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Big double leg, double change. Changing the position.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Great job landing from the top position.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Weidman. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Weidman's back in full mount. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Let's go.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out!
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Weidman's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Great shots from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Weidman. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your...
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke was very tight.
Oh, he got out.
He got out to defend it. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Working out of the half guard here. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by the All-American Weidman. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Weidman's back in side control.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Well, Silva's in half guard.
That was nice.
Takes his back now. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
I want you to go out there, put your company.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. He's got that jab working nicely. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. If you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Strong kick there. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Clinch position, look for a lot of different takedown attempts, a lot of level changes, really trying to empty the gas tank of the opponent.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where the hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top. Nice drop.
Oh, Superman punch is good. Silva's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor. Man, how many leg kicks can one man take?
I mean, I think this is it. If he takes many more of these kicks, his night is going to be over.
Oh, Superman punch. Just over 3 minutes.
That would hurt him bad.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an out?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to everything else.
The straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. 2 minutes now to go in this one.
Come on, he's bleeding good. Let's make it worse.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight. Boom! Big jab.
Oh, damaging knee to the head. Oh, another huge could produce. Whoa!
What a performance.
Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the All-American Chris Weidman!
Well, his future is likely in the UFC Hall of Fame. His present is this moment right here, and it's another big one to boost the legacy for the former UFC middleweight champion Chris Weidman. Ray Longo, Matt Serra certainly enjoying this one, you can be sure.